Hello, welcome to another day in Mega Tower. Today I will be. Oh, wait, just a moment. Pick. Whoop. So, today I will be showing you how to conduct yourself in PvP. As always, let's start with gemstones, which I do believe are one of the most important part of the PvP side of the game. So to start with, your most important gems in PvP will be the pink ones, which are the time gems, and it's just they are so good. Minus 70% time under control. That is quite a huge amount of time. Usually my towers will start attacking before even the 10 seconds. Or before they even reach the minus 10 seconds when it decreases. I think my towers start attacking when they are like at 15 seconds when they're going down. I will show you in a moment. So yeah, the time crystals are one of the most important parts. The second ones, of course, are your satellites. Hopefully by now you have all three spots open. Yeah, here's the part that I'm not so sure which one is the best after the reinforcement. I find that the alien satellite does help me survive when against more powerful opponents, and the reinforcement, as you know, they give you where can I see it? Oh, sorry. They bring back dead towers, and also they give them, once they resurrect them, they die and then they resurrect by themselves if you have the correct commanders on them with the resurrection put on it. So yeah, so this guy doesn't just resurrect your towers, he also basically resets them to how they were from the beginning. With all the commander powers like invincibility, like resurrection, and so on and so forth. I have two of them put, and I'm using a third one as the alien. I know, maybe I should have gone for yet another resurrecting. Do we even have a pink resurrection tower? Yes, we do. They don't always copy from color to color. Like, for example, there is no power satellite, or what do you call them? RAF satellite. Once it goes up to orange, I don't even see it in orange. I guess people would have been using the power satellite if it wasn't here, but it's not. Yeah, so people mainly use the reinforcement satellites. Usually you see 3 reinforcement satellites, but I'm using only 2 with the alien satellite as a helper. I don't know. I haven't actually tried using all 3 of the resurrection satellites. This one only resurrects 5 random turrets, while this one resurrects 10, and the other one I think is 15. Yeah. Okay, so that's about it. You can try using all 3 reinforcement satellites. You can't go wrong there. It's a proven spec. People used to use it more at the beginning. Now not so much. They use also like 2 reinforcement satellites like I have, and then 1 maybe alien, maybe they're using, I think, this one to bring like Wally closer to them. I think I'm actually not so sure if it works on Titans, to be quite sure, to be frank. Yeah, not so sure about this, but I see people using it in PvP. It might work. I actually haven't noticed if my Titans are being teleported. Maybe it works. So maybe there is something there. Yeah, I put the time crystals, time gems, on everything that has to do with attack, like shotguns, especially the magnet bombs. They stun your opponent's towers, and I think they also penetrate the shields to a certain extent. I think they do deal extra damage on shields or something. So yeah, it's also like that. Of course, on prisms, this is one of the first towers that should be getting the time gems. They're just so powerful, especially if you have the artifact on them, which gives them extra reflection when attacking. So I think it attacks like 4 opponents at once per each attack, so that's quite powerful. But of course, if you do have the nukes, also consider making these your first line of defense. So maybe put the most powerful crystals, pink crystals on them. Pink gems, sorry, I always forget. Yeah, they actually are the second, sometimes third best, just by owning these 3 nuke launchers. They give almost first place attack on enemy towers, and they're just a few pink stars, so they're not supposed to be as powerful, but they are. So compared to my prisms, almost all of them are red stars. This one is basically already there, so yeah, the fact that they are close to being on par with the nuke launchers is quite interesting. And also, my nuke launchers aren't even that high on the level. As you see here, my prisms are 185 level, fully upgraded with best artifacts, one of the best, not the best, but one of the best commanders here. I try to also pick for them the best skills here below. I'm sure you could be better, but I just don't want to use my gems for this right now. I'm trying to gather the artifacts, the new artifacts that came in the game, so I'm just gonna leave them like this for now. But as far as I know, everything I have in here was in the... I used the Excel sheet to make my skills here, to pick the skills. So some of the skills are the best ones, the other ones are second best. I usually don't pick if it's written that it's the third best. So these ones should be one of the best skills to own. Also, especially the HP ones, they do require a lot of HP because they are basically the first ones to attack and they're the first ones to die because of the reflective damage that the enemy has on them. So yeah, give them as much HP as you can. I might actually change the commander's skills because they die quite fast. Maybe they're supposed to die that fast, so... Yeah, but as you see here, the nuke launcher is just level 20. One commander spot is not even open, only opens at 150. I also have a quite good artifact, but it's not as good as on the prisms. But you will see that the nuke launcher comes quite close sometimes. So nuke launcher and prisms are the first ones you should put the time gems on. The rest should get, well, the rest of your gems. I put power on the healing towers. I put HP and damage taken on towers that bring new units into the battleground. What's they're called? The trooper creation towers. I forgot their specialty, how it's called. They're How are they called? Wait, not here. Rocketeer. Yeah, basically towers that create ground and air units. You know, they don't shoot by themselves, but they create units. Basically, yeah, I guess that's how I can put it. The towers that create units that are meant to attack enemies, those ones you should put HP and damage taken. Pick whichever ones you want. And I also put the crit rate sapphires on my SAMs, and also on towers that I just didn't want to use my time gems on. I just don't have so many, and I don't want to use minus 10% time under control time gems, which are the first gems, if I'm not wrong. And this one's plus 6. Usually I think it's plus 10, plus 20, plus 30 each level. This is why at level 3 it's minus 30. So the first level time gem amethyst is minus 10%. I don't believe it really helps that much, so I just put the most powerful, the biggest crystals from each section on everything that was left, and I left it at that. Also the critical damage, I also put it on a few shotguns. Yeah, I also put a few shotguns under time gem control. Yeah, because they also do a little bit on damage on the shield. So my magnet bombs, which have also a lot of time gems on them. Like for example, here you see that a few magnet bombs have time gems. Okay, so yeah, I think I explained so far most of what's important in PvP. Also the main tower. I mean, here is where I am a little bit conflicted. The Doom Howitzer is, or at least was, the best for me in PvP because it can stun units, but for some reason I just can't win so much when I'm using it. And when I switch to Stary Shotgun, somehow it does better. I don't know, maybe, I mean, it's not always the same opponents, I understand. But if I just pick the Stary Shotgun and I just use it for like a week without changing, and then I switch back to Doom Howitzer, somehow I feel the drag when I am, oh, sorry about that. Somehow I'm feeling the drag on my, on the PvP side of the game. It doesn't go so well. Actually, let's go and attack a few opponents, a few easy ones. I think yeah, it was a few easy ones. Usually on the easy ones, the magnet bombs will sometimes be more powerful than the nukes. I have, I think, 13 magnet bombs against 3 nukes that are not even close to 1 red star. And all my magnet bombs are at least 1 red star. Let's see here. See? Nukes still outperformed my magnet bombs. So, yeah. During longer attacks on more powerful opponents, the nukes will sometimes reach almost equality with prisms, and magnet bombs will be very far away. But during fast attacks, sometimes magnet bombs will be slightly better or almost the same as nukes. Let's attack a few more weak ones. Also, some are quite deceptive. They might have 2.3 million against my almost over 1 million above, and they will still kick my ass. So power scaling is not always as straightforward. See these? This is the nuke shooting. Let's see the damage. See? Now it's the magnet bombs that overtook it. On weaker opponents, for some reason, magnet bombs almost always overtake. Let's see if we have a stronger opponent. No, we don't have. Let's go for another one. Another weak opponent. Again, it's 13 magnet bombs that have 1 and 2. Oh, this was fast. See? Since it was a fast game, the magnet bombs overtook the nukes. But it wasn't... But this is not what you want, right? You want to be stronger against stronger opponents, and the weaker opponents, they're gonna die, I don't know, even against weaker towers. Also, I forgot to say not to use black hole makers. They just not gonna do anything for you, as far as I know. I remember using them before I understood how PvP worked, and I don't know. I mean, they didn't do anything. Are they gonna just gather up the titans in one place? I doubt it's gonna work that well. I actually don't know if it works on titans. Well, anyway, let's now go to harder opponents. Now in here I might lose, so in here the opponents are stronger. Scrotus, well, that's an interesting name. Let's go for 5. I actually really enjoy the new ×5 attacks in one go. So only 2 orange titans, I might have a chance. Usually when I see more than 3 orange titans, yeah, it doesn't matter what's the power level they have. It just doesn't work. Titans are the real pay-to-win side of the game. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Actually, the magnet bombs did quite well on this. But the opponent was also quite fast and easy. I didn't require to have my towers being resurrected. Usually if there's like a second round, and by second round I mean when the timer resets again, the tower are resurrected, etc. That's when you see your nukes shine. As you see, prisms are still top, still king. They should be your first ones to have the time gems on. After that, followed by nukes if you have them, and magnet bombs, of course. Okay, let's go further. Where can I? Let's see if I can find maybe someone stronger. But anyway, as you can see, the nukes are always very close to magnet bombs. Sometimes they overtake them. Kiem, it's kind of strong. Astro is strong. I think I will lose against him. I remember losing against him. Let's see here. This one only has a Wally. Yeah, if he gets to fire his nuke, I might lose. Alright. Oh, okay, this was easy. I think he has the wrong spec on. This is why he lost. As you can see, 13 magnet bombs versus 3 nukes, and the nukes are almost overtaking them. But as I said, these are all weak opponents. Atlas is supposed to be actually strong. I think he's not using the correct set. Oh, someone in China? Well, should be difficult. Oh, 3-time satellites and only 1 titan. Yeah, I don't think he will win much, depending on how many time crystals he has. Oh, this doesn't look so well for him. See, the first ones to die at the bottom are my prisms, because they are the ones who are doing the most damage. See, as you can see, this battle was a little bit longer, which is why the nukes always overtake the magnet bombs on a longer timescale attack. If it's a fast attack, the magnet bombs will overtake it. Let's try, I think, one more time. I think this has been going for long enough. I think you already understand what I mean. This one, oh, this one only has 1 satellite. Oh man, it will be another easy one. I really hope it's actually one where I can lose, so that I can show you that this one is quite easy. Okay, so it's not so easy. That's good, that's good. Maybe I can show now. Oh, look at this. The magnet bombs actually did more this time. I think they killed my nukes. But anyway, this one was a one-off. So yeah, as you saw, the nukes are very powerful. Actually, do I have another one? Maybe I can go for a really difficult one. Let's go for a top for Aku. Haku, huh? Funny. Samurai Jack. Let's go, come on. Champions. Not so good. Oh, okay, see, he has the two reinforcement satellites plus that teleporting satellite. Did he teleport? He didn't teleport anyone so far. I think it needs some time to work. Oh, see, my nukes are getting killed. There goes the resurrection. Usually in these games, the nukes will do much better when they are resurrected. Well, let's see if it panned out. Oh, look at this. Didn't I say the nukes will be much better in a longer fight? Look at this, 18% versus 11% compared to magnet bombs, and they came pretty close to the prisms. And the prisms also are pretty beefed up. Also, the level is much higher. Also, the magnet bombs have higher level than the nukes. Yeah, there you go. I don't think if I show you, my magnet bombs I think are also 185, yeah, against level 120. It's a huge difference. I mean, the magnet bomb and the prisms, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra skill slots, extra modified modules opened. So that's quite an advantage, and yet there's still, I mean, the magnet bombs are still kind of lagging behind nuke launcher, even with just 3 towers and a few purple stars on them. Yeah, so there you have it. The commander side and the titan side, always use in terms of beast the behemoth, because he stuns and he does also a lot of damage. He's also in top 2, top 3 in terms of damage dealers in PvP for some reason. In titans, I think use all of them if you can. I'm not so sure if just using 2 most powerful ones, like for example I drained all my other titans from the giant, everything into the gunman. Also from my 2 pink titans, Mechagilla and Zeus, I put everything in the Space Knight. The other ones are empty, but I still put them on the field. That might be a mistake. Also, I'm using Doom Howitzer, as you saw. Also, make sure you have the commander put on it. It's very important. Yeah, and there you have it. This is, in my opinion, how you can at least start with this knowledge to have good PvP games. Yeah, I think I will finish it here. It's been long enough. I could have had more time crystals, but there was a time when I just wouldn't buy them. Yeah, I thought that the game would give us these crystals at a faster rate, but then I understood that the game wasn't, because they were just so powerful. So I started buying them. So yeah, I only have this amount of time crystals. And yeah, this is a small amount. You have no idea how many crystals other people have. This is nothing compared to what I have. Anyway, thank you for watching. Do leave a like and subscribe, maybe give me some pointers. I'm always looking for more ideas on how to fight better in PvP. Maybe I can change something. And yeah, do not use black holes. Do not use black holes. As far as I know, they are terrible. And the reason why I wasn't using, for example, my meteors and my colossus portals is because I focused everything in the nuke launcher. I either will half-ass 3 of them, or I can just invest everything into one and have that one replace my magnet bombs. I mean, I used to have, instead of the nuke launchers, I used to have 3 other magnet bombs, so I had 16 magnet bombs. Yeah, I am ashamed of using so many magnet bombs. And so this is basically the only reason why I went for nuke launcher, because I just need something to replace my magnet bombs. And voila, it was a very good investment. My prism side of the game, prism and shotgun, is pretty well done. I'm happy with them so far. The falcons are also doing their job, kinda. Only the magnet bomb side of the game needed replacement, and I was happy that I did replace them. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.